Zicky, I gotta say, you're looking pretty sharp tonight. Your facial hair pattern. Looking very good here as we get ready for the Rumble to Wregret, where the winner gets a shot against Funnybone for that POW Pro Wrestling Championship. Brother Zichard, I gotta ask, how are you feeling going into this one?
Brian Zane, how am I feeling? I think this beautiful crowd here at POW Pro Wrestling can answer that for me. There's one word to describe how I'm feeling. Who knows what that word is? Outlandish! That's right, baby. Zicky Nice is feeling outlandish. And it's funny you bring up the new facial hair because, Brian Zane, I'm going through a little transition in my life right now. The last time you saw me, I was a caterpillar. But I crawled into this cocoon, and now you see a big, beautiful butterfly. Which means one thing, there is a new side to the dice. And I don't know if you've been following the news lately, but there's been the biggest bust since Rico and the Massaro family is no more. That's right, no more. New Jersey's biggest Italian crime family is no more. So I don't have to worry about Vinny, but I've had this little thorn in my ass, vacant. Vacant. I've been nothing but hell and hoops here at POW Pro Wrestling, but tonight, I put an end to that. I am going to give you some insider information right here, right now. I want to give everybody a little bit of stock in Outlandish Sticky Dice. Outlandish Sticky Dice is a safe bet. Put your money on Sticky Dice because tonight, for the first time in POW Pro history, you're going to see a double champion. And ladies and gentlemen, there's one word to describe that, and that is... Outlandish! That word is... Outlandish! That word is... Outlandish!
All right. He's already won one Rumble to Wregret. Couldn't make it a twofer. Outlandish Sticky Dice.
Hello everyone and welcome to POW Pro Wrestling right here on YouTube. I'm very excited because the main event this week is the third ever Rumble to Wregret. You might recall last week when I announced that Vinny Massaro was indefinitely suspended from POW. Sorry, mister. But that leaves an opening in the Barbed Wire match against Funnybone for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship. The winner of this week's Rumble will go on to face Funnybone for the title. Talk about out of the frying pan into the fire. 30-something people in this Rumble, then going into a barbed wire match. It's going to be crazy.
Pardon moi, are you forgetting about the little fête beauté that I was having
That's
here?
right, my mistake, mister. Of course, we have to show you what happened recently in an installment of The Tea Party. I know that you had promised everyone that Caden Cassidy was going to be there. The guy who I recently suspended, by the way, for his conduct. But needless to say, I don't think it was exactly what you were hoping for, mister. Let's go to that footage right now.
So, King Naja, I see you out here. Where is the kingpin, Caden Cassidy, huh? Have a seat, have a seat.
As we should as gentlemen. Mr. Ooh La La, it is my distinct honor to share this forum and this table with you.
Merci beaucoup, mon ami.
You asked the question of the day, where is Caden Cassidy? Where? Caden Cassidy has chosen not to appear under protest. Pourquoi est-ce, my good man? The vermin, by the name of Brian Zane, the so-called commissioner here at POW, has executed travesty after sham, after mockery, put them all together into Travis mockery against Kingpin Caden Cassidy. Once Caden Cassidy is shown the respect that he deserves, he will return and grace POW Pro Wrestling once again with his presence. But it has to be worth our while.
Well, considering those words, and I do of course sympathize with your ordeal here, I will talk to the paralegal counsel, I'll even talk to Brian Zane, But regardless, even if he does not overturn that suspension next month, you bring the Kingpin of the Empire, Caden Cassidy, here next month, and I promise, I guarantee, as the impresario here at POW Pro Wrestling, I will make it worth your while.
Understood. Message will be delivered.
We shall do some business, huh?
Yes, we shall. Thank you, sir.
Now hang on, wait a minute, mister. I don't like the language that was used in that tea party there. Are you telling me you have some sort of standing offer for Caden Cassidy, the guy who, as of right now, is suspended from wrestling and shouldn't even be on the show?
Note you said yourself suspended from wrestling, correct? Let me say that whatever it is with Caden Cassidy, whatever offer I make, you'll be the last to know.
Oh, well, that's really encouraging, mister. As I said, you bounce back real quickly in the face of adversity. What Massaro family. Be that as it may, folks, like I said, the main event this week is the Rumble to Regret. The winner faces Funnybone for the championship. Before we go to that match, though, let's hear from some of the competitors and get their thoughts.
You know, I only got one thing to say, and that's no matter who decides to step in that ring tonight, it doesn't matter who shows up, it all ends the same. And that's with La Bruja, Abigail Warren, being the newest winner of the Rumble to Regret.
Rumble with Regret. What an appropriate title, since as soon as everyone found out that the winner now has to face Funnybone with Barbed Wire, they're all regretting signing up, except for me. I get a play date with my buddy Bone. The Rumble to Regret. Dr. Cleaver's prognosis is victory.
Regret. We speak about regret. The only thing I regret, Doc, is 30 people, not 60 people to beat the hell out of all day. And listen, when it's down to me and you, we'll figure it out.
The last Rumble to Regret, I came just short of the victory. This year, I'm gonna get in, I'm gonna stay in, and the Tower of Power is gonna be your new POW champion.
Rumble with Regret tonight, and my Jarmy soldiers got their marching orders. Throw out 27 other jerks and make sure that Generalissimo comes out on top and becomes POW Pro Wrestling champ.
As far as the Rumble to Regret's concerned, the only thing that everyone in this Rumble is gonna regret is not bringing an umbrella for the golden shower!
Don't change the channel, it's the Super Aces!
Let's go, baby.
And we're back, where me and Zay got our start in professional wrestling.
That's right,
And tonight, we're gonna make these boys and girls regret rumbling with the Super Aces.
And then when it comes down to the final three, the three of us, hey, may the best ace win, boys. May the best ace win.
All right, let's go.
Tonight, POW Pro Wrestling Rumble to Regret. Death threats in there. If my brother here wins, I'm gonna root for him. If I win, he's gonna be rooting for me, because we're a real team. We're real brothers. And hey,
Jarmy, when we see you, it's on sight.
Rumble to Regret. 30 competitors, but only one will receive his flowers. And that's Charlie Lavelle.
I feel it, Chris. I hope you're feeling it too. Now, think about this. About 10 months ago, you faced Funnybone for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship. And if you win the Rumble to Regret, you have a chance on redemption. You have a chance against Funnybone, possibly another title shot if you win. What's going through your mind right now?
Nothing's going through my mind. Eugene, what's good? Tonight, history is made. I won the six-way scramble. I'm the number one. Oh, well, not number one. I'm last, right? Last.
Number one in the heart.
Number one in the heart for sure. And tonight, I eliminate everybody else that's in that ring with me. I go on with Funnybone. It don't matter if there's Barbed Wire. I'm not scared of Funnybone. I'm everybody's favorite homeboy. And tonight you can bet on everybody's favorite homeboy. And that's on everything, Pop.
All right, give it up for number 30, Chris Brady.
You already know what it is.
How's that for an entrance? for Jade the Unbelievable. And he might have to do the unbelievable because he's #1 in the Rumble to Regret.
He could just do that his whole career. Do you hear that place? Do you hear this place?
My knee just hurt.
I know.
I'll see who drew #2.
The Lucha Ghoul.
Whoa!
Oh, I'm gonna like this. This is gonna be good.
Sonico, one of the most daunting forces in the history of POW Pro Wrestling. The Lucha Ghoul looking to go yard here. Winning the Rumble to Regret here in this third iteration. Will get the winner a shot against Funnybone in a barbed wire match next week for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship.
I'm just trying to think of how many wrestlers that I can think of have wrestled in a barbed wire match here in the Pacific Northwest. And tonight, it's exactly what people are going to see. They're going to see a barbed wire match. And
you know who comes to mind? Luster the Legend.
And Dr. Luther.
Dr. Luther.
Oh my goodness, where they broke the barbed wire.
They broke the barbed wire.
That's about one of the last barbed wire matches I can recall in this area.
Another man off into the barbed wire and having it break.
Yes. The worst one I ever saw was Sabu and Terry Funk.
Oh,
you know, they're born to be wired, and that was 1997 for those people who are keeping track on calendars, and it was brutal then, and it's going to be brutal.
It's going to be hot.
Oh.
But first, they got to go through 29 other competitors here. The winner of the Rumble to Regret will take on Funnybone next week. You gotta believe it's gonna be a hard task here. Previous two Rumbles to Regret, which I guess is dramatic.
Look at that!
Oh my goodness, look at that! Now that's a move I would normally see Sonico pull off.
I mean, is that the Jaws of Life?
That's an octopus holding a half. See here, first Rumble to Regret won by Titus Alexander, and that was for the first ever POW Championship. The second Rumble to Regret was last year, won by Zicky Dice, where he became the Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion. And now we've got this POW Championship matchup on the line. This opportunity.
Oh!
Look at Jaden!
Yeah!
Throwing Sonic and yawn.
What an athletic move, baby!
I can ask you this: are they going to be tired when this is over before they face off of the title?
That's how
they have a second win.
That's how well conditioned these athletes are.
I mean, I give them a 50-50 shot. They could go all night. But folks, now, Jaden fighting to stay in the ring here. It's over the top eliminations.
What do we got next? What do we got next? What do we got next?
POW Pro Wrestling, the true hero has returned.
What? Chase James?
What?
Wait a minute. What? He's not supposed to be here. Is he?
I didn't see the
I don't know. It's not on my sheet.
I'm gonna let the Super Dork and the Lucha Zero wrestle it out. You guys keep doing a good job.
Not making friends, is he?
Chase James looks to be in no hurry. He's getting the
Well, I wouldn't
These
either.
guys, they're working really hard. You guys keep fighting. You're doing a good job.
I mean, it's not a terrible.
Last time we saw him, he lost a mask and a pole match to Jaden.
You guys don't deserve to see me wrestle. I am your hero, and you will address me as so. Hey!
Now,
get the chicken chance.
Look how goofy this guy looks. This is how you treat a hero?
a hero only in his mind, guys.
Well, that's where he resides. I mean, he's the most important person there.
Let's change the letter to 0.
Well, Chase James is utilizing his 90 seconds judiciously.
Chant with him.
Well,
You guys are a bunch of sheep that are just gonna do whatever this nerd in a mask tells you?
the powder keg showing their lack of appreciation for Chase James. And well, I guess it's time to see who's gonna be entrant number 4.
Oh, that was interesting. I don't think I've ever seen anybody take their full allotted time.
It's so stupid, the double mask thing.
Chase James continuing his verbal assault, but he's got to look behind himself because in comes.
Oh, is this divide and conquer here?
Sensei 1 now. chasing Chase into the ring. And now Chase has the high ground, but he does not have the numbers on his side. He's definitely rubbed all of these guys the wrong way.
This might have been a mistake.
It comes Chase first, but Chase sees it coming.
Why aren't these other two taking advantage of it? Get on him.
Absolutely, it's every man for himself here, but Jade, look at the counter. That allows Zeb to come off the ropes.
This is gonna be a gauntlet.
Oh! The back cracker, and then comes Sonico coming in hot with the lucha kick. And Chase now is gonna think better. I think next time he runs his mouth.
I highly doubt it.
The Rumble to Regret.
This guy seems like he learns lessons real hard.
Chase is out of the ring, but not out of the match. It has to be over the top elimination only. And then when it gets down to the final four, it turns into pinfall or submission. And when it's down to the final wrestler, that person's gonna get the title shot against Funnybone next week here on YouTube in that barbed wire match.
So the reward of going through all these men is barbed wire.
Yeah, what a reward.
What a reward.
A lot of risk, but a lot of payoff potentially.
I'm glad I'm on this other end right now.
Chase James now, is out of the equation, but still in this matchup as we have Zeb St. 1, Jade and Sonico in the ring. Who's gonna be coming out next?
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Kikyo, baby.
Kikyo, who last week secured a count-out victory against Izzy McQueen, is looking to become the first woman to win the Rumble to Regret.
See that?
Yep, laid out Zeb St. 1. Save to Sonico. Here's one for Jaden. Did you see the rotation in midair?
I like it. I like it a lot.
Look at this now, Kikyo. Suddenly looking very strong here.
Yeah, get rid of him.
Could be eliminating Zeb, could be the first one.
Get rid of Zeb.
Zeb saving himself, but now Chase going right after him, those big chops. Sonico now getting a nice, well-timed breather here, but not for long. Kikyo going right after him, fellas.
Oh yeah, Kikyo knows what he's doing in that ring.
Bulldog, I know you've been in a number of battle royals. What's your strategy if you're in the thick of it like this?
You know, I like the fact that Chase James is smart. He's staying out of the ring for a while. That's usually what I try to do. But obviously, the biggest thing I want to look for is the smallest guy there that I want to face off against. Because if I take a big person like Kikyo or Chase James, I know I'm in for a fight, big time.
That's right.
Is there a difference between a Canadian battle royal and a United States battle royal? I don't know.
That's yet to be determined. Big suplex by Chase James. You can see Zeb still in this thing. Chase.
Zeb's a little scrappy one.
Absolutely, he is tough. But it's been hard for him to pick up wins. Nice moonsault attempt, but Sonic
didn't quite get him.
Sonic goes for the driver. Nice counter by.
I love the good counter
by Zeb.
Easy McQueen.
Here comes the next entrant.
Look at Kikyo. She just got laser eyes. Look at her.
Oh boy. Like I said, she beat Izzy last week in that matchup, albeit with some assistance from her new protege, Eliza True.
Oh my God.
And that cross body hit fair and true, knocking Kikyo onto her back.
And she's taking it on her from last week. My goodness, I'll tell you, take a look at what she's doing right now to Kikyo falling forward.
Absolutely. Izzy not getting paid by the hour here. She's coming for blood against Kikyo as the ring slowly begins to fill up.
That's why I got in this business, Bulldog. You don't get paid by the hour.
True. Oh, that big chop there by Izzy.
That move was certainly effective for her in her match with Kikyo last week. And Zeb now, he's swinging at anything that moves.
Yeah, he is.
Fighting for survival here is the man known as Spray Mysterio.
Spray?
Yes, he fancies himself a tagger, and I don't mean the big cat with stripes. Here we go now.
Back break.
Speaking of
old school.
Speaking of big cat, the kitty's got claws. Does Kikyo?
Looks like a double team on Jaden right there in the corner.
Jaden, who entered at number 1, Sonico at number 2. They're both still in this thing.
Izzy might be going for a ride.
Time is not going to be on their side as this thing goes on, because every competitor, each additional entrant in the Rumble to Regret is more daunting than the last.
And the time is now coming down to get another opponent coming in there.
Things Things are getting chaotic here as the ring begins to fill up. Who's next?
Oh no!
Oh boy! Batten down the hashes because things are about to get sexy.
I think things are going to start popping out there like popcorn.
Dr. Cleaver, the man who 2 weeks ago, some would say embarrassed Derek Shaw in that strap match. Cleaver getting his shots in before even entering the ring, looking to continue his momentum and possibly earn himself a shot at the POW Pro Wrestling Championship.
He's my front runner right now.
Oh my God! What a scintillating boot!
It's all fun and games till you get a boot in the face.
Look at this, Sonico going right toward him. The good doctor himself. It was Dr. Cleaver who actually wrestled in the first main event of POW Pro Wrestling TV against Funnybone. There we go now, Cleaver.
Everybody gets a boot in the face.
Zeb Saint
look at that look.
Folded in one half by that big boot.
Is that a game show? It's a big boot to the face.
I think so. Everybody gets a big boot to the face. You get a boot.
Oh!
Jaden now, his craftiness, he has scored a win against Cleaver recently here on POW. And now he's trying to up and over him, but Cleaver just too strong at this point. Jaden is a huge uphill battle.
What's behind door number 3?
Oh,
yes.
A lot of elbows for that matter too, as Kikyo now putting the pressure on Zeb St. 1.
There's big boots right there.
What is Chase James doing? He needs to get his business done in the ring, not outside of it.
Guy's swimming around the outside of it.
I mean, I'll give it to him. That's technically not illegal.
No, it's not.
But it sure as hell ain't honorable as we find out who the next entrant in the Rumble to Regret is.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see that?
Golly.
Hip attacks for everyone. Oh, Cleaver wanted that one, but I tell you what, Kikyo's gonna get some help here in the form of the newcomer, Eliza True. Eliza, a student at the Oregon Pro Wrestling School.
Back and forth, back and forth. These two already hate each other.
Oh, exactly. She was instrumental in Izzy McQueen's loss last week, getting herself involved in that business on the outside. Now you see the 2-on-1, the numbers game working to their advantage. Oh! Gotta believe Kikyo probably has an arrangement with Eliza, that Kikyo probably gets some help from Eliza. Maybe, she can help Eliza down the line with her career. Look at this, Jaden and Zeb Saint fighting over the ropes. Jaden could be on his way out. No, wait a minute.
Things on that rope for dear life as he's holding on.
Things getting real dicey here. No pun intended. Oh, did you see Zeb? It went over the rope and you can see his leg got wrapped around the rope.
Now rolls are very dangerous because you just don't know who you're going to be facing. And the thing is, you could be, as you were just saying, you have your legs and arms wrapped around ropes, turnbuckles, you're upside down. It's a lot of things that can happen and it's dangerous.
Body parts flying everywhere here.
Steve and Bradley.
Oh boy, here we go.
One half of Dumb and Dangerous is Stephen Bradley, making his Rumble, not his Rumble to Regret debut, that came last time. Of course, the Rumble to Regret has been the site of the beginning of a lot of wrestlers here in the Pacific Northwest. The Flamin' Aces, who we'll see later in this matchup, they got their debuts in the first ever Rumble to Regret.
Now, people have got to remember that there are no friends in a battle royal, regardless whether it's, the Regret Wrestling or whatever else. There's going to be no friends, and so you're going to see.
Oh, if my mom's in the battle royal and there's money on the line, my mom's going over the top rope.
A lot on the line here.
Even if there's no money, you
individual who wins this Rumble. Oh, Sonico now getting his second win. He's been in this thing since the beginning, along with Jaden. And there's right now a sitting duck in the corner.
I mean, if you don't think that Mama Blanchard didn't throw Bubba over the top rope once or twice, you've got another thing coming. She did.
I have seen the results.
Here we go now. This ring, we have yet to see an elimination. Oh my God. I mean, there's just limbs flying everywhere. You gotta really watch yourself. Chase James still waiting on the outside.
What a wiener. I mean, at this point.
All right, well, folks, let's turn the clock back to the 1990s. No time for scrubs here if you're Murphy Madsen, the 90s kid. Oh!
She's out chasing waterfall?
I think so.
Absolutely no scrubs for her. Murphy now. I will say Izzy McQueen might be getting some assistance here because it was her who saved Izzy after that beatdown of that match.
Oh, look at this
dub. Yeah, but
into the stunner. Now that's impact right there.
Oh, Chase is getting there. Oh,
Chase finally gets in the ring.
It's a drop kicker troubles.
Well,
who's been eliminated? I didn't see it.
Nor I.
Was it?
that was Eliza.
Eliza.
Oh,
she's out
boy.
now. Look at Izzy here. She's got Kikyo. They're both over the top rope. Dangerous for both ladies here.
This is dangerous waters right here.
McQueen, I should say, McQueen and Kikyo now struggling on the apron here. Oh, look at that. Izzy McQueen goes down. I believe that is an elimination for McQueen. Kikyo still on the apron.
For dear life.
But wait a minute now. Madsen getting shot. Look at that. Well, folks, we got back-to-back eliminations. Your first two. First three, I should say. Eliza, Izzy, and Kikyo now out of this matchup.
Uh-oh.
Who's going to be next? Well.
I think his ring entrance is going to be taking the 90 seconds.
No, it will.
I suppose now the rest of the entrants in this matchup are going to get read some poetry, perhaps, by the poet laureate of professional wrestling in Nick Bradford. Man who recently just became the DOA Grand Champion.
What are you doing?
But now look at this. He's biding his time. He's reading some of his own poetry.
Well,
I guess he studied from Chase James on how to enter the Rumble.
Well, it's been successful. He's still in it.
Well, he's a smart man. I'll give him that. Jaden and Sonico, numbers 1 and 2, fighting each other. Well, I should say Jaden stomping away at Sonico in the corner. Murphy now with some stomps of her own to Chase. You've got Stephen Bradley now, the rookie, going against Cleaver. Not getting a whole lot behind those kicks, though. He's got to work harder. Oh, Zeb Saint. A basement clothesline to James. This is a hard match to call, fellas.
It is. It's action upon action, you know. But I like it.
Layers upon layers of action.
Just gotta let the fans soak it in, I guess. Uh-oh. What in the world? Are we supposed to watch? Or? I'm confused. Oh!
Wait a minute!
Well,
there's the message. This man hasn't seen officially any action.
I've never seen him in the ring besides
in almost a year.
Besides what you call shenanigans. Or meddling.
King Naja, yes, I would say the chief meddler alongside men like Dr. Cleaver and Caden Cassidy, part of the Empire. This man also made his in-ring debut at the inaugural Rumble to Wregret, and he is now back in as a participant.
The only thing I can say is that he's the best dressed in the ring, that's for sure. But
well, give him that. He certainly has the most layers.
But that tie right there is a weapon right there. Anybody could use that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hang him from the ring ropes or anything else.
Absolutely.
I mean, Naja,
that better be a clip-on.
Asking for forgiveness for what he intends to do tonight.
He wants a timeout.
Wait, where's he going? What?
There's no timeouts in wrestling.
Can we please keep the action in the ring? Why is everyone bailing to the outside here? It's against the spirit of the match, damn it.
I agree with you, actually.
Here we go now. Cleaver putting the boots to Sonico, who's in a world of pain. Who's gonna be next?
Rick Rodriguez.
That's Vic. Rick Rodriguez to you.
Vic.
Oh, he's running big time. He's got his sights on somebody for sure.
Making his debut here in the Rumble to Wregret.
Why do I feel like he's going to burn out quicker than a shooting star?
I mean, yeah, he certainly It's a lot of cardio what he's doing here.
Yeah, he is.
Look at this though.
Uh-oh.
He's got Sonico up on his shoulders.
Oh, he's doing, oh my God, he's doing squat thrusts.
Now, I'm not sure this is the best strategy in the world when
Airplane.
conditioning is going to come into play. He's got Sonico dizzy. Look at him.
This guy's a mini Elegante.
I'll tell you what, they call him thick, but I think he's pretty bright right now, dizzying his opponents in the ring.
This is an interesting strategy. Oh, okay. All right.
Shades of Funker with the ladder. Huh. Jaden, I think you've earned a little break. Rodriguez now bowling up to Bradley. Or, okay, whatever that is. Who's next? Aha! The wildlife enthusiast of POW Pro Wrestling, Frankie Dove. This is appearing in his second Rumble to Regret. Frankie debuted in the second one, and look at this, he picked up Nick Bradford. I forgot he was officially in this thing. Dove.
It is easy to forget he's in this.
Absolutely. He was very engrossed in his poetry,
right?
Obviously. And now, Dove and Dangerous are knocking Bradford pillar to post.
I was gonna say, he probably wished he was back there doing sitting Indian style, reading poetry. Fool me once, yada, yada, yada. Fool me twice, whatever.
Absolutely. Murphy Madsen now eliminated. Tell you what, though, look at this. James, though.
Jumped, finally. Finally got rid of that piece of human garbage.
Chase effing James, the self-proclaimed hero, is going to have to hit the showers because Jaden just fooled him again. Oh, wait a minute, Jaden. Is he out? No, I believe he's found his way back in the ring.
No, but I just heard that chop from Cleaver, though. My goodness.
Who's been in the longest?
That would be Jaden and Sonico, technically starting at the same time.
You're right.
It's hard to keep up with everybody for sure.
I personally have not been timing this one, but you gotta believe so far it's been at least 20.
Oh, our broadcast colleague.
That's right. He calls himself the voice of POW Pro Wrestling.
Born to wrestle. We have officially reached the halfway point here in the third ever Rumble to Regret. Wait a minute. Look at this.
What is Thick Rick Rodriguez doing?
He's still not out of it. Look.
Oh my goodness, that was a heck of a save.
You gotta be kidding. He's still trying.
I mean, God bless him.
He still hasn't gotten it yet.
He's trying. And now this is different for sure. What's he got going on here?
I can't stop watching him.
There's a lot of other action going on in the ring, but Thick Rick.
Look at him. He's still going. Thick Rick is walking on his hands around the ring.
That is truly impressive.
All right, bravo. He just got up. Look at that.
Look at that. He's back in this thing. I don't know how he did it. I believe we have another elimination on our hands. Well, you'll have to maybe activate the golden showers because here comes Rashad Tyson of the Golden Guys. That was Zeb St. 1 who was eliminated, folks. And if you don't believe me, you can peel him off the concrete yourself.
Oh, yeah, you can. Flat.
Ouch.
Rashad Tyson now, 1/3 of the Jarmy. You gotta believe.
Oh, there it goes. Nope. Never mind. Thick Rick ain't going nowhere.
He and Mickey, look at this.
Nope, still hanging on.
There it is again.
Trying to stay in this one again. I tell you what, he could be the first person in POW history to walk
all the way around
on his hands, all the way around the ring. I'm not sure it's gonna win him any matches,
but it sure is funny. Sure is entertaining. Sure is athletic. That is impressive, actually.
Tyson and Robinson now working together.
Huge chop there by Sonico.
To wear down Jaden.
His feet have not touched the ground.
Rodriguez now
He's back in the ring.
Given no quarter by
I love it. I love it, man. Stephen Bradley now fighting to stay in the ring here, being held up by Dr. Cleaver and Radford, but able to push him off. Tell you what, every individual in this matchup, they've got some toughness and tenacity for as long as they've been in it.
If only points could be awarded for originality, I'm sure he would have won it.
Oh yeah, he'd be in the barbed wire match.
Folks, entering in number 17. Certainly one of the top fan favorites in POW. Picked by many to win this thing.
Jonas!
She came within inches of winning the Rumble last year. Oh my goodness! The strength of the Tower of Power to get Jonas off his feet like that. And look at this, doing it again. Oh!
My God!
Jaden!
On his face, no less.
That is some power.
Quit trying. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Look at this, going for it once on Rashad. Didn't get all of it, but he certainly got hit.
Yes, he did.
Amira, who recently won the Queen of Thorns tournament in Portland, Oregon, looking to further cement her status. I mean, just north of her rookie year, has done some impressive things in her young career, guys.
Yes, she has. Come a long way in a short period of time.
Oh, look at that. Sonico going right after her. And here we go. Things are about to get a little more hot, because we are going to get one half of the Flamin' Aces. Who could it be?
I think Naja is going to try to do a thing around with his hands around the ring. Never mind.
Playboy Zay Perez making his way to the ring. No love lost for the Golden Guys, going right for Rashad Tyson.
Oh, he wants Jonas. Look at that. They've got.
Absolutely. You think about the history.
The history of it, yeah.
Nick Radford is out of the Rumble, folks. Bradley and Dub, they're also gone. I'll tell you what, the action is just constantly frenetic here. The ring fluctuating in number. Hard to call this one, guys.
What surprised me is that King Naja's still in the ring. I would have thought he would have been gone by now.
It's a testament to his survival skills for sure.
His meddlingness, I guess.
Yes.
What you call it. If you know how to meddle, you know how to survive.
And he certainly does.
Things are going to get a little more golden, it looks like. Oh, look out, Dick Rick!
No. Oh, don't count Dick Rick out, all right? Thank you for being a freak.
The other half of the Golden Guys, who are certainly outspoken here at POW. The muscle for the jar man himself, Jonas Albert Robinson. Big boot right to the side of the face, though. Look at that. Jonas has spent the better part of the year in the affairs of Zay Perez and Spencer Scott. He's lost himself $5,000 at one point.
I think he's lost more than that.
I mean, quite possibly. He certainly lost a lot of his mental health over it, lost a lot of sleep.
Wait a minute, Sonico has somebody, but he's wrapped him up in the ring apron.
That's right. The Jarmy now working together, as I'm sure they strategized and planned from the get-go. But you gotta believe the emphasis is on Jonas to win. Who's gonna be next? All right, things are gonna get a little more dangerous. Carl Danger, we've not seen him in a power ring in quite some time. Now going right for King Naja here. You can see Sonico, yes, tangling Amira up in the apron. Amira is not out, neither is Sonico. They both escaped through the ropes, not over them.
Looks like it's three-way right now, and Jonas is organizing it right there.
It's a 3-on-1 assault. Danger now, looking at, creates some separation here between Playboy and the Jarmy. Danger now, the big man. One of the most intense figures you'll see at the Oregon School of Pro Wrestling. Big clothesline rocking both golden guys. You can see now Carl, a big clothesline. Look at him. He's a one-man standing in the ring right now. The Sonico has acquired a cane, folks. The Lucha Ghoul doesn't care about decorum or the rules. It's truly anything goes here in the Rumble to Regret.
Bring him outside the ring, and he's got Cleaver wrapped up in the apron now.
Absolutely, he does not discriminate. And here you can see now we have reached number 21. We are in the final leg of this journey, folks.
We got 2 more contestants.
Now, if I were Spencer Scott, I would stop the grandstanding and hot dog and help my partner.
Right? That's kind of what I was thinking.
I know there's no friends in the Rumble to Regret, but you got to have alliances. Certainly, this feud between Montoya and Tyson and Zane Scott. And not to mention, let's not forget the third man of the Super Aces, Jaden, who is still in this thing, folks. Jaden entering this match at number 1, still in the thick of it.
And Sonico at number 2. I mean, both of them are still in it.
I mean, I never thought I'd say it, but the odds of them winning this thing are ever increasing by the minute, it seems. I mean, these guys seem to be gaining more momentum the longer they're in there.
And that was the thing I was going to talk about, when we get into that barbed wire match. Are these guys going to be tired, or are they going to find yet another win that's going to be able to propel them to face off in a barbed wire match? I mean, I don't recall Funnybone ever being a barbed wire match.
Oh my goodness, well, Funnybone, no stranger to barbed wire, collar of danger. Sorry, but you're out of here.
Oh boy, he's gone.
Hey, look, the winner of this matchup is going to have a week to recover for that barbed wire matchup. But
that's not a very long time.
Not at all.
And folks, the threat is real when Nathan Fox makes his way to the ring.
So Brian, I want to ask you, do you know of any of these wrestlers in this ring right now that have ever faced off in a barbed wire match before?
No. To my knowledge, maybe Dr. Cleaver, but I am not the historian here. Nathan Fox coming in, making a statement from the get-go with that scintillating spine buster. Easy for me to say. Big knee lift, though, by Spencer Scott.
And Naja's still in there. Now he's being protected by Dr. Cleaver, though. You can see that.
I'm not sure which is more unbelievable, the fact that James in there or that Naja is.
Can't get to his feet. Nope.
Oh. All right, well, someone will have to pick. See, Cleaver here trying to help his good buddy Naja get to his feet. Amira, look at the power on display with Nikki Montoya on her shoulders.
Oh, could he be over the top rope, though?
Look at this. Amira, she's going all around with him. Having fun, it seems, at Nikki's expense.
Big Rick Garula.
Look at this. We've seen 22. Who's number 23? Oh, but look at this, folks.
Brian Zane, do you know if the barbed wire is calf-killing barbed wire?
You know, I've looked at it, but I'm not a farmer. I wouldn't know for sure. Now, Derek Shaw.
I'm checking into this.
Derek Shaw now named at number 23, but we have not.
Oh, and look at this. Cleaver is eyeing him, and so is Naja. Both of them.
The ring, everyone stopped to look. Derek Shaw's nowhere to be found. God, do you think Dr. Cleaver has just sapped the drive out of Derek Shaw?
I told you what happens when you crush a human being, when you ruin their confidence, when you suck the soul right out of them.
I tell you what, Nikki Montoya had something else crushed on his way out of the ring. But Dr. Cleaver, you're right. A couple weeks ago, beat him in that strap match. And we have neither seen nor heard from Shaw since. Well, it seems that number 23 is a no-show. And this matchup continues. The Rumble to Regret to see who will
Well, that's a shame.
next week.
can't cut the mustard.
Things are getting intense here at this wicked game of POW Pro Wrestling. Flaming Ace is trying to eliminate Jonas. Look at this.
There it goes.
There he goes. Jonas Alvin Robinson's out. Well, Sobolvaro making his debut, as Stevie Baynock said, but the real story is that Jonas Alvin Robinson is out.
Yes.
Jonas and the Golden Guys, for that matter, and Nathan Fox, they've all been eliminated here.
One of the people that started at the very beginning of this Rumble to Regret is still in there. That's Sonico. Here he goes after Naja.
Both of them, Sonico and Jade, still in this thing. Big cutter by Sobolvaro, a man making his debut here. A man with amateur background, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu background. We're going to see if that experience, now Jeremy, you told me BJJ experience doesn't really apply to wrestling.
Oh, cutter. I'm not saying that it can't. I'm not saying that the chokes can't apply, but they're chokes. It's not the same game. It's just not.
You got to get your opponent over the top rope. If you choke him out, they're dead weight.
Listen, I'll tell you what. Any kind of training is good training. Any kind of martial arts is good training for wrestling. Fighting is fighting, but it's different rules.
Absolutely. Sobolvaro narrowly escaping elimination there as he hits Thick Rick Rodriguez, who's really been a hidden gem in this matchup, guys. Ooh. But who's going to be next?
Well, whoever this is. Wait a minute.
Well, it happens to be.
Luck of the draw. I mean, look how deep you got.
No, wait a minute. How's
what the hell just happened?
Most beautiful man in Charlie.
Wait a minute. Dr. Cleaver's got dumped. The Samoan drop by Amira. What is this?
Drexel's going after Charlie Avell. Drexel still has to, he's going to be in this matchup. He's going to have to wait his turn.
People aren't even realizing what's happening over here.
Amira, look at that. Dumping Dr. Cleaver out of the ring is Amira. Charlie Avell, he is the next man in this matchup here. Appears to be officially now, yes, entering the ring. I tell you what, he has been in a war of words with Jaden on social media in the weeks leading up to this Rumble to Regret. And now, this man who considers himself to be a Lothario, you know, one of those like, he thinks of himself as a model, guys. He thinks of himself as God's gift to women. No!
Well, that's the beautiful thing about thinking.
Yes.
Naja and Cleaver having to lick their wounds as we await the next competitor here in this
big
Rumble
shot
to
by Jaden
Regret.
there.
Who's gonna be next? Now wait a minute, folks. We haven't heard this music in quite some time.
Oh boy.
Well, folks, the rest of the competitors here have been put on notice. La Bruja Abigail Warren is back in POW Pro Wrestling. We haven't seen her since she was put up to wrestling her own father, Big Ugly J.D. Bishop.
By Mr. Dololo.
Right, and then we saw how that ended. Salem just letting herself get defeated here to stick it to Mr. Ooh La La. And we haven't heard much about that conservatorship ever since. Oh. Look at this, though. Warren going right for Amira, someone that she's got no love lost with. Certainly she's battled time and time again here at POW. Warren's got a mean streak a mile long. And you can ask all the opponents she's faced, and right now looking very strong here. We've got Thick Rick Rodriguez calling for it. Look at that! Twisting moonsault.
But it's in the middle of the ring, it's not over the top rope.
It's a beautiful move to be sure, but look at it throwing Sobolvaro on the top rope. And now, folks, this Rumble's about to get outlandish.
Well, wowee. The guy gets the luck of the draw, huh?
Sticky Dice.
Could you imagine being prepped?
Oh! He was the winner of last last year's Rumble to Regret, and that's how he won the Wrestling with Regret YouTube Championship.
I mean, you come in all fresh like this.
The YouTube champion having some fun here at the expense of everyone else in the ring. Silly string everywhere.
Are you okay? Please don't sue. All right.
Hey, it's anyone's.
Absolutely.
Wow, what? See, I knew it. I knew it. He couldn't leave her alone. He couldn't leave her alone.
Look at the strength of Zicky Dice on display.
He's showing thick Rick. Someone else could do thought. Squat thrust, sorry.
Absolutely. Mr. Ooh La La, John jacking with Abigail. That allows Charlie Abel.
Wait a second here.
To dump Abigail out of the ring.
So cheap.
Abigail Warren has been reminded.
Mr. Ooh La La, I don't know if he's still a
He better run. He better get his running shoes on.
He better get himself a key and put it in the ignition for a fast car.
Where do you think he got that outfit?
Which one?
Well, I don't know. The one he was wearing, a little Skippy number.
Oh, Mister. I thought you were talking about Charlie.
No. I know where Charlie got that.
Here we go.
Oh, must be nice. Oh, my God. Good God.
Well, we've already seen Drexel and Funnybone go at it. Now, I tell you, wait a minute. Wait, Drexel's gone. Drexel's already gone.
He didn't even care.
Well, Drexel may have the record for the shortest time in the Rumble to Regret.
He didn't even care.
Rodriguez is out. Drexel is out. Charlie
We've got 3 people left. No, 4. 4, I'm sorry.
And suddenly this ring.
The Lucha Ghoul's still in here.
Jaden's still in here.
My goodness, at the very start, at the very end, we still have Jaden and Sonico in there.
What a contrast here. You have Jaden and Sonico, the first 2 people in the ring. Amira, darn near in the middle of the matchup. And you got Zicky Dice, who is the freshest man in this Rumble so far.
Absolutely. But it's not how you start, it's how you finish, baby.
Exactly.
This has been a match that has certainly had a lot of surprises so far. A lot of things I certainly didn't expect to see. But Amira showing why she is one of the favorites here at POW. Getting Jaden up on her shoulders again. She's been picking people up. Pillar to post, F5.
Is that? Oh my God.
All righty. Amira is just having another day at the office. Who's next? Well, folks, little is known about Damon making his wrestling debut, his POW debut. Not a lot of footage on him, but one thing I've heard about him in the back is he is intense.
Well, you can see the face right there. It's intense.
You're going to have to show me a little bit more than that, though. Let's go.
Okay. That's intense.
I spoke way too soon. Holy
That is
crap.
intense.
Oh, jeez.
Good God.
Damon is not here to play,
No,
Mon.
obviously.
Coming off the ropes with this big lariat with Zicky Dice.
Yeah.
He's stronger than that. He's worked it out.
Yeah. He knows what he's doing.
Oh!
For the love of God and baby Jesus.
Outlandish Zicky Dice. If he wins this matchup, he goes next week to face Funnybone.
Oh, God.
Oh, Lordy.
I don't like a purple nurple. I can tell you right now. It's not fun.
I can't think of too many who do, especially if they didn't ask for it. And if Zicky,
who asked for it?
Yes.
If Zicky makes it to next week, he has the potential to become a champion twofold. The YouTube title and the POW championship. Sonico now, I think he wants to get a selfie, it seems.
He does.
With Amira. What is happening here at the Rumble to Regret? And folks, now it's time for number 30 to make his way to the ring. Oh, this!
Christopher Brady.
Coming in an unconventional manner.
Tom Brady's little brother.
Now, well, we'll see about that. Oh! Jaden laid out once again. It was Chris Brady who outlasted 5 other individuals, including Sonico, in that base brawl scramble to earn the number 30 spot here, giving himself the possibly easiest path to that match with Funnybone next week.
Now it looks like a demolition derby bag here. You see all these guys just. Oh my goodness!
Whoa.
What an athlete, baby! What an athlete! What an athlete right there!
Moonsault ever!
What a hell of an athlete!
From the heavens, the man from Tecumseh. He
Tecumseh?
Tecumseh.
Oh, Tecumseh. Oh, Tacoma. Yeah.
You got it.
I've been there.
Hey, whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys.
Wait a minute.
We have more? No, there's supposed to be 30 men.
We already had a clown car of people. Who we got?
This is not my
possibly be back there.
Who is number 31?
Who could possibly? Of course.
What? No!
You of all people should have known better, Brian Zane. You of all people should have known better.
This is not on my
Brian,
format.
how in the world did this get by you?
I cannot believe this. What is Vacant doing? Number 31, apparently.
31.
In this Rumble to Regret. Has he not had enough punishment from Zicky Dice?
Who did this?
Where'd he go?
Under the ring?
Did he go to the vacancy?
Yes, he went to the vacancy.
He was here just a second ago.
I saw him and I didn't see him. Well, folks, Zicky Dice looking like he just saw a ghost.
Maybe. We don't know.
Okay, as far as I know,
I heard music.
As far as I know, there are no more entrants into the Rumble to Regret. This is it.
Well, you
I heard music.
We have Zicky Dice now looking to.
There it is. Bye-bye.
Game on.
Bye, Game on.
Damon has been.
By the way, your parents don't know how to spell Damon.
Damon. You know, that was his debut, folks. Grand opening, grand closing. We will see how the rest of this is playing out here. We've got 5 individuals left in the ring, and I guess Vacant makes it an even 6.
If he shows up. I mean, he showed up, but then he disappeared.
Now, once it gets down to 4 individuals, it's going to become pinfall and submission only. So there's only a few more chances to throw your opponent over the top rope to eliminate him.
Oh, this is interesting. They want to get rid of Jaden.
Dice and Amira working together here to take on the superhero, who's already shown some impressive heroics here. Big number 1, eliminating Chase James.
There it is. Wow.
Sonico, the Lucha Ghoul, is
Wait a minute.
What are Naja and Cleaver doing here?
What, they didn't get enough of it? They didn't get enough of this?
What is going on? Now what's Naja got planned here? What's Naja doing? Amir, look out. What is he doing? What is he doing? Oh, no. No.
Wait a second here.
Damn it.
Theoretically, she's over the top rope. I believe that's now an elimination.
Why are we allowing this guy to do this? Like I don't understand this.
I don't agree with it either, but the fact that she went over the top rope.
I'll tell you what, Amira did not like that one bit. She just chased Naja out of
who would?
Out of ringside
Somebody
area.
who's already been eliminated comes back in.
Well,
she just got swindled on her shot at the heavyweight title tonight. You know, anytime that she can face off and get out of here and
right.
Oh my goodness, what just happened?
We are officially down to the final 4. Not pictured as Vacant.
4. What do you mean 4?
In the ring, you've got Chris Brady, Zicky Dice, and Jaden, who entered this match, by the way, at number 1.
That's the most amazing of all. When you look at Jaden, he's still fresh as a daisy.
It's down to pinfalls and submissions only from here on out. The last man standing takes on Funnybone next week. And Brady and Jaden now putting their heads together.
Here we go.
And in comes Vacant now. Wait a minute. No, Vacant's got a chair. Look out. No. Cracking the chair across the back of Jaden. One more to Chris Brady. Oh, come on. What are we doing here? Vacant. Enough. He shouldn't even be eligible for championships in the first damn place. He's not a real human being. He's a shadow.
He's a shadow?
Well, wait a second.
Wait a minute. He's allowing Zicky to make a cover.
Wait a minute. What?
Wait a minute.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
I don't get this.
Number 1, Jaden.
Brian, what's going
finally
on?
eliminated. Vacant just. What is he doing? Is he helping Zicky now?
Yes, he is. He's telling him to go pin Homeboy.
He just cracked the chair across Chris Brady's back. I don't know if Zicky knows what to make of this. Zicky's just spent the last umpteen months fighting this thing, being kidnapped and taken to the vacancy.
That's what makes no sense. It can't be the right.
Wait a minute, whoa! Tries to eliminate, but he's not over the top. That's not an elimination. Pinfall or submission only. Zicky now. Zicky, the YouTube champion. And someone I certainly am curious to see if he can win this one. Chris Brady, though, with the head scissors.
Yeah, baby.
Zicky does not want Vacant's help. He wants to win this thing.
Oh, I like it.
Big sidewalk slam into the knee.
Oh my goodness.
And it's lights out for Zicky Dice.
I'm thinking it's barbed wire match with Chris Brady, baby.
What is Vacant doing here? Chris Brady going for the cover to eliminate. No. Zicky Dice still in this thing. I'll tell you what, Chris Brady has the easiest road. Oh, it's number 30, but now he's getting jumped by the man in black, known as Vacant. Oh, goodness, just getting rocked.
That's still not over the top rope.
Vacant, technically a former wrestling
it's a pinfall. I thought it was a pinfall or submission.
No, you're right, he's not eliminated.
He's not eliminated.
He's been just ejected
so
from the ring
do
again.
not forget that.
Yes.
Guys, it is certainly a confusing, bewildering turn of events.
This isn't confusing though. At the top rope right now.
High risk.
Oh my God! They missed the elbow.
At the last second, Zicky Dice gets out of the way.
Last time I saw an elbow drop as beautiful as that was Matt Bourne.
Yes, neck breaker. 1, 2, 3. He's got him.
Zicky Dice has eliminated Chris Brady, and we are down to Zicky and Vacant. What is this?
Zicky and Vacant.
Wait a minute.
Vacant's not even on the card.
Vacant, he's technically a former champion.
Oh, he is.
And he's technically wrestled a match. Get him, Zicky, come on. Put a stop to this madness
I want to see
now.
who the hell this is, actually.
Wait a minute, whoa, he just caught him in a small package. He got him, man, wait, whoa.
That's it. The match is over.
Unmask him. Hey, we got a calf-killing barbed wire contestant.
Well, I tell you what, that was about the easiest final elimination I ever saw. It shows you how much Vacant is worth as a competitor. But Zicky Dice at number 27, that was quite a lucky draw for the outlandish one. And he is now going next week to challenge Funnybone for the POW Pro Wrestling Championship in that barbed wire match, Bulldog.
He's got a week to prepare. He's got a week to prepare. Is that going to be enough time? Is he going to yield enough time? That's the question. Yes, he had an easy pinfall against Vacant, but he still had to face a lot of other talent, top talent. Now the question is, I mean, with him now challenging Funnybone for the title in a week, what's going to happen to the ratings? I mean, the ratings are going to change. Oh my goodness, this is all going to go crazy.
The rankings here at POW may never be the same. Folks, that was the Rumble to Regret. Zicky Dice, he's going to the championship match next week. Well, how about that, Mr. Ooh La La? My guy, the Wrestling with Regret YouTube champion, Zicky Dice, overcoming such adversity. You saw Bacon get back in there. I thought we were rid of him forever, but he stuck his nose in our business again. Zicky Dice getting rid of Vacant, the last man standing. He is going to face Funnybone next week here on POW in that barbed wire match. He could become a double champion, mister. What do you think of that?
I thought Zicky Dice was quite fortunate in that situation, honestly.
Well, yes, he was certainly lucky.
Vacant just kind of ding, Jaden and Chris Brady, and then once they were out, Zicky just kind of grabbed him and tidily rolled him up.
Well, yeah, because Zicky is a far superior wrestler to Vacant. I mean, you saw him beat 3 of them at once. Listen, I'm very ecstatic that Zicky is going to be in the main event next week. He could be a double champion, like I said. Talk about that extra hardware, carrying all the gold. It's going to be a very exciting time. But of course, Funnybone, I got to be serious for a minute. Funnybone is a hellacious competitor. It will not be easy for Mr. Dice to overcome the demigod of death, especially in Funnybone's own environment of a barbed wire match. I am concerned for Zicky, but I'm also confident that he could be the next POW Pro Wrestling Champion. We'll have that match in our main event, as well as this tag team action from our Cheap Pops event when the Flamin' Aces take on the Empire. That's all going to go down next week, folks. It's going to be a huge week for POW. Hope to see you there. Hope you subscribe to this channel, and of course, hit the bell icon to get all the notifications. Give the video a thumbs up too if you like it. Of course, for Mr. Ooh La La, I'm Brian Zane, and we'll see you next time.